And what is up, everybody? I'm doing this video because apparently this weekend is Comic-Con. That's right, this weekend is Comic-Con, and I can't be there. I went last year. I was only able to get a one-day pass for myself as well as my next door neighbor, and I had a phenomenal time. I really did. I kind of see no reason for for 3-day passes, cause then again I do, cause like what else could you possibly see? Like what else could you possibly see after walking around all day? What else could you possibly want to see? But then of course there's certain days that certain things happen, whether they be panels, certain celebrities come over, certain anything that they decide to air, stuff like that. But the only reason why I went last year was for Jason David Frank. Everything else was awesome. I got to meet the guy in charge of the Masters of the Universe Classics for Mattel, and this is for on my Action Fuzz channel, and I got to meet Larry Hamill, which was awesome. I gave him that pipe cleaner Snake Eyes. But Jason David Frank, I didn't get any video footage of me giving him the figures of him, and that was a great opportunity of me embarrassing myself. Like I said, that picture with me and him was like I got the biggest, most humiliating cheese on my face of all the celebrities I've ever met and have taken pictures with. I've never smiled that big and stupid. Seriously, that was just like what? Like I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And now all my friends are, posting pictures of their passes on Facebook, which you lucky sons of so's and so's, man. Yeah, it's just, just gotta kind of like rub it in. But I was working. I was never, I wasn't capable of, waiting. Like the tickets went by like you wouldn't believe, man. It was like you blinked and everything was sold out. I couldn't believe it, like how fast everything got sold out this year. And like not even to be able to get one-day passes, it was just horrible, horrible, horrible. And for me, me being the responsible one of going to work, not staying up late at night, trying to, make sure that you get the, be able to get to Comic-Con. Like I'm going away this week, and I'll be in Pennsylvania. But it's I hope you get my friends who are going out there. I hope you guys have a good time. If any extra, you get too much extra stuff that they just give to you that you don't want to, feel free to give to me. And if anybody is, I'm desperately asking if anybody is gonna meet Jason David Frank. If anybody's gonna go online and wait to meet Jason David Frank again, please ask him what happened to Action Fuzz. You met Darren Garcia last year. He gave you the figures. You post up all this different fan art that people make for you, and you've never posted the Action Fuzz figures. What's up with that, man? And also, chances are you guys are gonna pass by. Like I met these guys last year. They, it was awesome talking to them. But please tell the reinforcer Andrew Anderson that Action Fuzz wasn't able to make his figure yet. He tried getting in touch with him, but he never he never messaged him back. You'll probably see him with Ron Simmons, with Greg the Hammer Valentine, Tito Santana, and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Apparently, the four of them traveling around and hang around. Sgt Slaughter I met last year. I forgot he was gonna be there. I forgot he was gonna be there. I saw that he was gonna be there, and I didn't really prepare anything for him. I didn't have enough juice left on my camera to take a picture, and then I would have charged money for that anyway. And and I didn't have that much. I didn't have that much money left on me, unfortunately. So I get down there, and it's like I see he's there. I was like, oh man, Sgt Slaughter's here. I totally forgot. Like, how you gonna forget the Sarge? Oh yeah, it costs this much, this much. I was like, I don't have any money for that, but I just want to say Semper Fi, brother. That's it. The fact that I'm a Marine is the only reason why I was able to say that. And he responds with a hoorah! Because yeah, Sgt Slaughter is my brother. That's right. We're Marines, we're brothers. Uh, it was such a great time last year. Meeting some of the indie people. For those of you, my friends at Dorm World. Uh, Dorm World does this thing called does this book called Battle Masters. You can find them on battlemasters.com. They basically is like they fused hip hop culture with Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, it's it is great. You got basically like the four different things of hip hop culture, whether it be graffiti, DJing, breakdancing, and of course, rhyming. They basically broke down, like those four different skills, into like the four elements, and people are able to do like these amazing things with one of these four skills. And I basically traded art for art with them. I didn't charge them any money. I made 8 of their characters for them on Action Fuzz. I haven't received a dime from them. Basically, they just gave me their books, and the illustrations were great for the ones that they were able to get like really good artists for. The problem is they got 4 books out done by 3 different artists. Actually, no, 4 books out done by 4 different artists, which means they don't make enough money to have a full-time artist. The guys who created them, they're pretty much the writers. They gave more or less the general description of how certain guys are supposed to be. You can find Dorm World on DeviantArt, like in all the different illustrations of all the different characters, but done by so many different sketch artists. But unfortunately, nothing really sticks. I mean, I've known them for this is going on 3 years now, and they're only they've only put out the 0 issue with an alternate cover, issue 1, issue 2, and a spin-off series, which is a prequel series called Back in the Day. And they've only put out 4 books, and they've been out for 3 years. So let's go. So find the Dorm World booths out there. Really show them your support. There's other my friends at Exmore Studios. He got this right here. Yeah, Exmore Studios. That guy, this dude is just awesome. I keep forgetting his name. Basically, it's like a post-apocalypse. Imagine basically Thundar the Barbarian, but feudal Japan. No sorcerers, no sun sword. I don't think there's any mutations, but there's plenty of swords, lots of killing, and it's an interesting story. Other stuff that he does. He has a film for one of his a short film for one of his books called The Inheritors. Very very interesting concept. That's another, he's able to put out more stuff, but unfortunately, man, the indie artists, that's what the comic book conventions were originally supposed to be about. I mean, that's what the New York Comic Fest tried to do in Westchester, and I hope they continue to do that, because then it's more about the, I understand you want to commercialize it a little bit, get the big names in there, They had the Marvel and DC panels, which were awesome, but you really, when you go through the trouble of just making this all about the big names, little guys get thrown in the deepest darkest corner, which literally they were. They're probably going to be the same thing again this year. Artist Alley, that's where I met Larry Hama. If I'd have known Larry Hama was supposed to be at Comic Fest this year, I would have made him a Pipe Cleaner Storm Shadow to go with that Snake Eyes. I hope he lives long enough that I could actually get that to him. If anybody sees Larry Hama, ask him what he did with that. Ask him what he did with that Pipe Cleaner Snake Eyes. Oh man. But aside from that, man, you guys, I just wish you guys the best. Have an absolutely wonderful time. I don't want to hear about it. I'm not gonna hear about it until after the weekend's over, and I'm gonna have like 100 and something posts from all you losers that got to go to Comic-Con, and I'm not, I had to spend the weekend elsewhere. All right, no big no big deal. I love you all. Like I said, have a wonderful time. Ask Jason David Frank where, how come you never posted my work. Tell Andrew Anderson, I'm sorry, but the figure wasn't made because he never got back in touch with me. Please help support my boys at Dorm World and Exmore Studios, and ask Larry Hamill what he did with that pipe cleaner Snake Eyes. All right, I love you guys. Have a good night.